Guess what, everybody? He's back. Hello, Ace again here, and this is going to be my brief overview of the trailers so far that have come out for Terminator Genisys, the 5th movie in the franchise. And as I'm sure you've probably guessed by that intro, yes, Arnold Schwarzenegger has finally returned as the titular T-800 Terminator. And this is what has made me the most excited for this movie, since, you know, a lot of people hate on Terminator 3, said it was not as good as Terminator 2, which I admit, it isn't as good as Terminator 2, but I still liked it because Arnold Schwarzenegger was a lot of fun in that movie, with all the classic Arnie one-liners and just the general badassness of him and TX and all the action. But, however, the next sequel, dubbed Terminator Salvation, not so much. You see, you just can't do a Terminator movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, in my opinion. You just can't. It's not gonna work. So anyway, this one has Arnie back, and to explain how he seems to be like this old geezer Terminator in the movie, what they did, as James Cameron suggested to the producers, is they had the Arnold Schwarzenegger Terminator go back in time to protect Sarah Connor, I think, but he overshot his mark, so he went back like 20 years before he should have, which allowed him to age to the point where now, in the year, when it takes place in the year 1984, when the first movie took place, he now looks 70 years old. So, and also I have to admit the T-1000 looks awesome in this movie. I mean, I never before thought that anyone could live up to the reputation of Robert Patrick as the T-1000, but this guy does it. This guy is he's like an Asian Robert Patrick, just in the few shots that you see him, like, that the T-1000 always get that look, the way he looks around like that, and this guy does that perfectly, so I'm very excited to see this T-1000 in the new movie. Also, I think they have, can't remember the actor's name, but the guy who played that psychiatrist guy in the first 3 movies, can't remember his name, but anyway, he's gonna be back in a few scenes, I think. Also, like right off the bat, the old geezer Arnold Schwarzenegger Terminator blows away the one that was sent back to kill Sarah Connor in the first movie. I mean, he was just using a shotgun though, so I don't know how that would work, because it established right in that first movie that shotguns don't hurt that thing very much, or any guns with bullets or anything, they just bounce off. But I don't know, we'll see. And also, I'm not going to spoil anything. I mean, it's already in the trailer, but there is going to be a major plot twist involving John Connor in this movie. It's there's a lot of controversy about it. A lot of people hate that they're doing that. I'm not sure what to think about it yet. I'd have to actually see the movie. But everything else that I've seen so far looks great. I mean, also, like, there's gonna be, you can tell there's gonna be humor in this movie too, because there's this one shot where they're all like Sarah Connor, Kyle Reese, and the Terminator are in like a truck or something, and Terminator is driving, and like Sarah Connor is like, I've been trying to teach him to blend in, and then the Terminator is just like, it's hilarious. Just from that one shot, you can tell there's going to be a lot of good humor in this in this movie. What else? Yeah, there's some more one-liners, like they brought back the good old "I'll be back" when Arnold jumps from a helicopter into the propeller blades of another helicopter. And it'll be interesting to see. Also, like, he does another one of those, smashing his head through the window of a vehicle and says, "Get out." Another classic. You see, this is what I love the Terminator movies for. Not just all the destruction and the action, but Arnold Schwarzenegger goofing off. This is what I want to see in a Terminator movie. I want to see him being the big ham that he is, And this movie looks like it's going to provide that. And, admittedly, I'm actually slightly more excited for this movie than I am for Star Wars The Force Awakens, but just slightly. A lot of you may find that hard to admit, but yeah, I mean, just everything that I've seen so far is, like, great. I mean, the only maybe complaint that I have, I don't like the actor that they got to play John Connor. I don't know, it just didn't look right. I mean, every movie that John Connor is in, the character John Connor is in, he's played by a different actor. I mean, like, I can't remember all their names, but it was really jarring when they changed it from the actor that played him in Terminator 3 to Christian Bale. They look nothing alike, and why didn't they just get the one that was in Terminator 3? And now this one looks even less like either of those two, so, anyway. Well, I guess, Also, I really like stories or movies that have multiple villains that have different objectives, different visions, so that they can conflict with each other. And this movie also looks like it might provide that, which is which I'm looking forward to seeing. So also, you guys, let me know if you want me to do any do any more of these trailer review videos, and if you have any suggestions, just comment below. Or anyway, Ace signing out, and I'll be back.